Hi, friends. It's Miss Allie. I'm super excited because today we have another writer's workshop. Let's start by singing our letters and sound songs. Make sure you stand up and you find a good fit spot and you're able to move and dance and say the letter sounds.
Do your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Do your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Alligator, alligator, B, that's a B. Bumblebee, break it down, Mr. B. C, that's a C. Cat, cat, cat. D, that's a D. Dance, dancing dinosaur. E, that's a E. Elephant, that's an F. Flamingo, G, that's a G. Gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. H, that's an H. Hopping, hopping, hopping horse. That's an I. J, that's a J. Jumping, jumping, jellyfish. K, that's a K. Kick back, kangaroo. L, that's an L. Leaping high and leap down low. That's an L. Moving, loose. N, that's an N. Numbers all around. Oh, that's an O. Octopus, C, that's a P. Panty, feet, red. Q, that's a Q. Quacky quail, get down to R, that's an R. Oh, rockstar, oh, S, that's an S. Sliding squirrel, T, that's a T. Tapping turtle, tapping T, U, that's a U. Under the umbrella, U, V, that's a V. Vulture, get down to W, that's a W. Watch the light and let's get down. That's an X. X-ray, Y, that's a Y. You, yoga too. C, that's a C. Zero, no more letters to go. Yeah, your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Do your best every day. Tell me what sound letters make. Tell me what sound letters make. Tell me what sound the letters make. The letters make. Tell me what sound the letters make. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y is a vowel too. A, E, I, O, U. Yes, I know my letters too. Washington letters, Hampton letters, getting down. Washington letters, getting down.
All right, friends. I hope you had fun saying our letter sounds and dancing to our letter sound song. Friends, today we are going to do a word sort for bossy E. So I want to see if you know which words are regular CVC words and which words have a bossy E. So I'm going to write in blue. So this first word is tub. I don't see an E at the end, so this must be a regular CVC word. So I'm going to write tub on the side right here. I'm going to cross it out because we used it. The next word is mop. I don't see a bossy E, so mop is also a CVC word. M-O-P, mop. And I'm going to cross it off because we used it. The next word is tube. I'm noticing at the end there's a bossy E. So I'm writing that on this side because this side has the E. Tube. and I'm going to cross it off because I used it. The next word says it. There's no bossy E, so that goes on this side. It. Cross it out. The next word I'm noticing has a bossy E, so this word is cape. So I'm going to put it on the CVC word because there's a bossy E. C A P E, and cross it off because I used it. The next word is in. There's no bossy E, so that goes on this side. In. It's a regular CVC word, no bossy E. The next word says app. There's no bossy E, so that must go on this side. App. Great, and I'm going to cross it off because I used it. The next word shows bite, and I know that's I because there's a bossy E. So it's bite, it goes on my bossy E side. Bite. A bossy E to make the I vowel long. Cross it off. The next word also has a bossy E, so it's going to make the I say its name. So I know this word is pine. Because the I is saying its name because of that bossy E. And the last word also has a bossy E. So instead of mop, this word is mope. Oh. And I need the bossy E. Great, friends. I hope you were able to sort your words into the correct spot with a bossy E or without a bossy E. All right, friends. So our learning target for today says, I can brainstorm ideas for a small moment story. So we've already talked about some of these words, but we're going to unpack our learning target a little bit more. The first word the first phrase we heard was small moment. We've talked about small moment before, but we're still focusing on it because we really want to understand this more. Sometimes we think in big watermelon topics, like one day it snowed. But that's a too big topic to write about. So we want an even smaller topic, a slice of that watermelon. A slice of it would be like, I went outside and played in the snow. That's smaller than just a snowy day, but it's still not good enough to write about. We need just a teeny tiny little seed of a moment inside of that watermelon. Like, I made the best snowman when I played in the snow. That's a teensy weensy little seed. That's a good thing to write about, a good small moment. The next word I heard is brainstorm. Brainstorm is when you have all these ideas in your brain and they're growing crazy. And when you brainstorm, you take out the ideas and you put them on paper. So you're brainstorming, you're coming up with ideas and putting them on paper. So if we go back to our learning target, it's really saying that we're going to come up with lots of ideas for a teensy tiny little seed, small moment story. So let's get started by practicing our skill. I'm wondering if you can help me. Which of these is the best small moment story idea? The first one says, I went to the beach for a week. The next one says, I played on the beach with my family. And the last one said, I made a sandcastle at the beach. Which is the small moment idea? Which is the best small moment idea? If you said this last one, I made a sand castle at the beach, you're right. That is the smallest moment. The other two topics are very big moments, but this one tells me exactly what you did at the beach. You built a sandcastle. So, friends, now you're going to watch me brainstorm my ideas so you know what to do when it's your turn. All right, friends. So now you get to see me brainstorm my ideas for a small moment story. So the first thing I need is my notebook and my pencil, my writer's journal and my pencil. And like I do every week, I'm going to flip to the next clean page. So I have all of these stories I've written about, and it looks like here is my next clean page. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get to my next clean page is I'm going to write the date on the top right corner of my journal. So we are all still in October. So let's count to figure out what number month October is. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October. October is the 10th month. So we're going to put a 10. Now you might be brainstorming on the 15th or the 16th. So I'm doing mine on the 15th. So I'm going to write October 15th. And for everybody, the year is the same. It's 2020. Great. And now I'm going to make my brainstorm. So in the middle of my journal, I'm going to make a big circle. And I'm going to label this small moment ideas. So I'm going to write that small, S, small, small. Now I have my finger space. I don't think moment's going to fit there, so I'm going to write it underneath. Small moment. O, eh, t. Small moment finger space. Ideas. I, d, ideas. Small moment ideas. Great. Now I'm going to make sure I have room to write my ideas. So we call this making a web. I'm going to make a web. Here is my topic of small moment ideas. And I'm going to make circles or ovals in the corners so I can draw and write my small moment ideas. But I want to connect these. So I'm going to connect them to my web because now it's showing me that all of these things coming off are small moment ideas. If I have more than 4, I can always add more ideas on the extra space around. But first, I'm going to think. Now, I don't want a big, huge topic. I want a small moment idea. So I'm thinking this weekend I went shopping. But that's too big. That's still too big of an idea. I went shoe shopping. I bought new shoes. That's what I'm going to write about. I was living in Ecuador and I didn't need any cold weather shoes. And as it's starting to get colder, I realized I need some cold weather boots. So I bought some boots. So I'm going to draw a picture. And I'm going to write bought new boots. B, 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 ah. Bought, bought. Finger space. New is not going to fit there, so I'm going to write it down here. bought new. Ew, ew. I know that ew is EW. So I bought new shoes. I don't think shoes is going to fit, so I'm going to write it down here. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, there's our SH blend. Shh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, there's the same. EW shoes. Bought new shoes. Great. There's a great small moment idea. I'm also thinking that this weekend I went on a little trip to Ocean City, Maryland. But that's a big idea. That is too much. So I'm thinking in my brain of a small part of that. What did I do in Ocean City? Oof, one of my favorite things I did is I took a walk on the beach. I took a walk on the beach. So here are the waves crashing in, and here is the sand. And since this is just a sketch, I'm just going to draw Miss Allie and her curly hair walking along the beach. So I'm going to write, walked on the beach. W, 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 ah, 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 w, walk, k, 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 walked, t, t, walked. On, that's easy. That's a sight word. On. Walked on the. I know that word. That's a sight word too. THE. Walked on the beach. B-E-E-ch, ch, ch. And I heard the long E sound, so I'm going to put a bossy E here. Walked on the beach. Great. That's another small moment. I'm going to think of two more small moments to fit in here, but now it's your turn. So I want you to be able to think of lots of small moment ideas that you can fit in on your brainstorming web. I can't wait to see some of the ideas you come up with to write. Friends, it's exciting that we're going to put this right in the middle of our brainstorming journal, right in the middle of our writing journal, because if we ever get stuck and can't think of a small moment idea to write about, we can always come back to our brainstorming page and look at the ideas that we came up with. All right, friends, now that you've seen me come up with all my ideas, it's your turn to come up with all your ideas. So you are going to need your writer's journal and your pencil. And your goal today is to brainstorm all of our ideas for small moment stories and write them in our writing journals, just like Miss Allie did. So you are going to open your notebook to the first blank page, put the date at the top right corner of the page, and draw one oval in the middle of your page, just like Miss Allie. That's a small moment ideas. Then you're going to draw one oval in each of the four corners of the page. You're going to connect all of your ovals into the center oval with a line. And then you're going to start drawing and writing your ideas for small moment stories. All right, friends, now that you've had a chance to write all of your great ideas and your brainstorms about small moments, your task is to take a picture of your small moment brainstorm and upload it to Firefly so we can read it and see all of your awesome ideas. Can't wait to read your brainstorms, friends. See you later.